and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kennedy, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my top skincare products of 2020. So 2020 was kind of a weird year, clearly, but I still tried to keep it up with the skincare. I probably didn't try as many new products as I normally would, but I'm just going to talk about the ones that I used consistently throughout the whole year and what my favorites were and how they held up and all of that, because I feel like I love watching these videos from other people just to see what they like and what works for them and comparing. And sorry if I keep looking over here, this is where I have all of my skincare collection. It's kind of a mess, so I'm not going to show it. I'm really excited to tell you about these things, and let's get into it. So to start off with, I have my only face cleanser that I ever use. I talked about this in my Glossier video as well, so I'm not going to go too much into detail because you already know if you watch that. But it's the Milky Jelly Cleanser by Glossier. I've used this for maybe like 2 years, maybe a little more than 2 years. I don't even know at this point, but I love it so much. I feel like it doesn't dry out my skin. I'm like the worst at washing my face. I don't know what it is, but I always get face wash in my eye, and this doesn't hurt, so that's a big thumbs up. And yeah, it just works really well for me. It never makes me break out. Big fan of that. So next I'm going to talk about the only real toner type of thing that I use. I don't use a toner daily, but occasionally I do use this in my night routine, and it's the Pixi Retinol Tonic. So it's basically like a retinol based toner, I believe, and I really like it. I think it helps clear up my skin a little bit when I actually get into the routine of using it. I should use it more often. I don't know why I don't. I just forget. But it does work really well when I do use it, when I remember to use it. I don't think you can mix it with other active products. I think that's also part of the reason I don't use it so much, because I end up using other serums and I don't want to also put it in retinol on my face with other skincare ingredients and have it all mixing together, because I'm just scared something bad's gonna happen. So that's why. But I do recommend this for if you're looking to incorporate some retinol into your routine, because I know that's really good for preventing wrinkles and aging and all of that stuff. Now I actually do have 3 serums to talk about. So the first one I also talked about in my other Glossier video, and it is the Glossier Super Pure Niacinamide plus Zinc Serum. So that video was actually filmed way back in the summer in, I think it was either July or August. I've been using this serum ever since then, and I really love it. It is meant for like smaller pores, clearing up acne, less oil production, I think that sort of thing. That's what niacinamide is geared towards, and I feel like it really does help with that. I feel like it makes my skin look more even overall, which is kind of, I have a lot of redness too, so I feel like this is very helpful just for kind of evening everything out, and it doesn't make my skin feel like it's like clogged up or anything like that. And then the next serum I have is this Coola Sunless Tan Anti-Aging Face Serum Daily Use Gradual Tan Treatment. So I use this when I feel like my face is extremely pale, which it is a lot of the time because I am either extremely pale or I am sunburned, one or the other. So this I feel like is just good for if you have paler skin. Not that there's anything wrong with being pale also, but I feel like this just makes it look like I have been to the beach. It doesn't make me break out. When I put it on at the beginning of the day, I can see a difference at the end of the day, and it does build up, so if you use it like multiple days in a row, your face will be increasingly more tan. And then the last serum I have is actually a drugstore option. So this one is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Instant Smoothing Serum. My sister actually got this for me for Christmas last year. I feel like it does make your skin more smooth. I noticed that before I even knew that it said instant smoothing serum, so I feel like that's a real thing. But I feel like it's good for on the days when you have more dry skin. I know some days my skin feels dry, some days my skin feels oily. It's like constantly switching it up, and this one I feel like is good on the days when I feel dry because it just makes your skin feel more moisturized. It's also like more of a thick consistency, so I feel like it actually feels more substantial than some of the more watery serums like the Glossier serum. So yeah. And then I'm going to talk about 2 eye creams. So these, I think you can use either of them in the morning or at night, but I tend to use this one in the morning and then this one at night. So the morning one is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty, wow, that rhymed, Niacinamide Brightening Cream. And I really love this eye cream. So it's kind of, if you, here, I'll open it up. It's like tinted a peachy color. So I feel like when you put it on, it really actually covers up your dark circles in addition to actually moisturizing your eye area, which if you have dark circles is really helpful if you don't want to wear makeup and you just want to put on your normal skincare. So I feel like, yeah, this is the first eye cream I've had that really did that, and I love that about it because I don't love wearing makeup in quarantine, and this really helps me to not have to do that. I would definitely recommend this if you have dark circles for sure. And then the second eye cream that I use in the night is this CeraVe. Is that how you pronounce it? I still don't know. I think it's CeraVe Eye Repair Cream. And yeah, you can get this basically any drugstore or Target or Walmart. It also is niacinamide, I believe. It doesn't say the ingredients on the bottle, but I read them online when I was buying it. And it is niacinamide, so it helps with your dark circles. It isn't tinted like the other one, which is why I prefer to use it at night, because I feel like this actually works to get rid of the dark circles, and then during the day I can cover them up with the peach tinted concealer, you know, so they work in tandem. I do wear in the day sometimes too. I don't know. I just kind of switch it up. Sometimes I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm in the mood to switch it up. So next I'm going to talk about two moisturizers. I use one for the morning and one for the night. So this is the one I use in the morning. It is the CeraVe, hopefully that's right, Facial Moisturizing Lotion SPF 30 for normal to oily skin. This is just really good. SPF is very important, I know. Just your basic SPF moisturizer. I guess my skin is too pale for me to be able to tell if it does give you like a white cast on your skin, so if you have darker skin, I'm not sure if I would recommend this or not. For me, with my skin tone, it works well enough, and I feel like it also kind of blurs my skin, which is nice to kind of cover up any blemishes that I have or anything like that. I don't know if that's just some sort of placebo effect, but I just feel like it does that when I put it on, so I do really like this, and it wears well under makeup as well. And then for my night cream, I have this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I know this one is pretty popular. It's just like a very basic, safe for sensitive skin type of moisturizer, and it's quite heavy, so that's why I wear it at night. I prefer not to wear heavy moisturizers in the day, especially because my skin can be oily sometimes, so I don't want to smother it in a bunch of stuff. I do recommend this as well. I'm sure you've probably heard of this if you have watched other YouTube videos, because I know it's very popular. And then this is a little bit more random, but there is this one face mist that I do like to use, and it is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist with hyaluronic acid and oat. This is quite good. You can use it for a lot of purposes. I sometimes use it before I put on makeup. I don't know, sometimes when I put on makeup I just feel like putting on something before I put the makeup on my face, and then if I want to do that, I use this. It makes my skin feel more fresh before I put on the makeup, which I don't know if that's just me, but yeah. And then I also have two lip care products. The first one is also quite popular, I know. It's the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask, and this one is so good. It looks like a lip gloss when you put it on, but it's also so moisturizing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. They also have a bunch of really fun flavors. I just have the basic one that's grapefruit right now, but I know they have like gummy bear, mint chocolate, I don't know. There's a bunch of really cool ones at Sephora that I have never tried. I'm just waiting to use this one up. Definitely would recommend this. I really like this Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask as well, and I know they have flavors of this too, and I think different tints, but this one is just the basic original clear one, and it's just very moisturizing, and it also tastes good. It tastes like honey, or I guess agave because it's agave, but yeah, I also recommend this. And then there are 3 face masks that I use consistently and really recommend. The first one is, I know I talked about this a little bit before as well, but it's a Sephora brand mask, and it's called the Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying Zinc and Copper. And it just looks like this. This is the mini version. The full-size version is always sold out on Sephora for some reason, so I can never get my hands on it, but it's very inexpensive. I think this mini version was under $5. I think it's maybe usually $5 unless it's on sale, and then it'll be less because I got it during the Sephora sale. So maybe check it out right now if you're interested, and they might be having a sale for this. This is so good. If you put it on your face and you have like a pimple, at least for me, when you wash it off, your pimple will be like 10 times smaller. And it kind of reminds me of how the Glam Glow mask works, but I actually think that this one leaves my skin feeling better than the Glam Glow mask. And with this mask, I feel like it makes my pores look a lot smaller when I wash it off, which I really like. So yeah, this is probably my favorite face mask that I've ever used, to be honest. Like ever. And then in terms of a sleeping mask, I really like this Laneige Cica sleeping mask. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's hypoallergenic. I feel like I use it on the days when my skin feels more dry when I'm going to sleep. So I just put this on as an extra layer on top of my moisturizer, and when I wake up my skin just feels so much better. Sorry, there's a bunch of sirens happening right now, which I hope everything is okay. I also like, there's a blue version of this that's just the Laneige water sleeping mask, and I really like that one as well. And I use it the same way. I just put it over top of my moisturizer when I sleep, and it's kind of just that extra layer that helps to fix your dry skin. I feel like this is probably so confusing too, because half the time my skin is dry and half the time it is oily, so that's why I'm talking about both dry and oily skin. But hopefully that will help you depending on what type of skin type you have. I know mine is a little weird. And then I also have this eye mask. So it's called the Crystal Collagen Gold Powder Eye Mask. I'm not exactly sure of the brand. I got this off of Amazon just a couple months ago, so it's more recent, like back in September maybe. But I actually really like these, and it was quite inexpensive to buy them. But I think they're really good quality, at least from what I've seen, because a lot of the time when I use eye masks, they irritate my eyes because I feel like I have sensitive eyes for some reason. But this one works really well, for me at least. And I don't know the exact brand because I got them off Amazon and I don't remember what it was, but maybe I'll put it down below. Basically, you just put these on after you wash your face, like they're little patches that go under your eyes, and I think they help with dark circles. They're supposed to be collagen based. Oh yeah, like I said, collagen gold powder. They sound way bougier than they probably are, but that's okay. They work well, so that's what matters. I just have one body care product to talk about and then 2 hair care products. So this is the Jergens Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer. So basically how you use this is when you're in the shower, you just put this on in the shower when you're done showering, after you turn the water off and everything. And it is kind of like a self tanner, but it's a little less intense, so you don't have to like wash it off or anything. It's basically just a moisturizer, but it will make you look more tan. Again, I am very pale, as I've said, so I just feel like when I'm more tan, I feel more alive. And like I've been outside even if I haven't been outside because it's COVID. So yeah, if you are in the same boat as me, this is very useful because you don't have to spend like 20 minutes self-tanning, even though it's not that long, but this will save you 15 minutes. And then for hair care products, I'm not going to talk about my shampoo and conditioner because I don't even know if that's good. I feel like I'm not good with hair. I don't really do much to my hair. There are just 2 products that I found have been really helpful for me. This one is the R Plus Co Acid Wash. So it's basically an apple cider vinegar rinse. And what this is for is if you want to wash your hair but you don't want to shampoo it too often, because I know shampooing too often can be bad for your hair, you can use this instead of a shampoo. And it is better for your hair, apparently, according to what I've read. Again, I'm not an expert, but that's just what I've heard. So this works really well. I honestly can't tell the difference between when I use my regular shampoo and when I use this. My hair, I feel like, looks about the same. This is kind of expensive, but I feel like it will last a while at least. I've had it for a while, just this one bottle, and it's not even halfway gone yet. And then lastly, I absolutely love this hair mask. So it is the Raw Sugar brand. I got this at Target. I don't really know where else you can get it. Maybe online, I'm assuming, probably. But this is the Pure Scalp Therapy Scalp Treatment. Exfoliates to remove product buildup while absorbing impurities to rebalance at the root. Fancy. And it is made with activated charcoal, coconut, and peppermint oil. And you can really feel the peppermint oil. I don't know if that's weird, but when I put this in my hair, I can like feel it, like a cooling sensation. And it's really cool. So maybe that's part of the reason why I like it, but it actually makes my hair so soft the next day after I use this. So you use it in the shower after you shampoo and condition. You just put this in like all over your hair. So then you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and then you wash it out. And that's it. It's very easy to use and it makes my hair feel really good, and it's also very inexpensive. I think this was like $6 or $7 for this whole bottle, and there's a lot of product in here. So that's all for my skin and hair care favorites of 2020. If you have some favorites that you would recommend, like your holy grail products of 2020, leave them in the comments below because I really love hearing people's recommendations. So then we can just collaborate and like figure out the best skincare possible, you know what I mean? Especially with a toner recommendation, because I really need a toner and I don't know what to get and I just can't figure it out. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! There's also a man across the street who keeps coming out onto his balcony and I can't tell if he's watching me or what. Not in like a creepy way, but in a funny way. He looks like a dad. Anyway.